suffer with sore or numb hands? Well, if you do, then this is the video for you. I'm going to give you tips and tricks so that you can prevent your hands getting numb and sore and get you enjoying your ride again. I too have suffered with numbness of the hands, especially on those long endurance rides like I did up north riding for 24 hours. So that got me thinking, how can we prevent it? Right, I'm going to kick off with something really simple. Now, newcomers to the sport tend to grip on the bars too tight, and this could be due to a bit of nervousness, but if you can, try and relax. Relax your hands, maybe giving them a slight wiggle to make sure that you're not gripping them too hard. Bend your elbows, we're not looking for a Chris Froome angle, a slight bend will suffice, and relax those shoulders. Now, a good thing to think about when doing this is to engage that core. Try and engage that core, and maybe even lift your hands off the bars. That will show you're engaging that core and you're not putting too much pressure on your hands. Now you can do this on the turbo, that way you're in a nice safe environment to practice your hands or engaging your core. Oh, there we go. I think I need to work on my core still. Woo! Bike setup is incredibly important when preventing injuries and pain. If you're new to cycling or you've got a new bike, what I would strongly suggest is get a bike fit. But if you're finding you've got sore hands or numbness of the hand, what you could do is try these few tips that will help you prevent them. Now, one of these could be that you've got your bars too low. So if you just received a new bike, don't cut that steerer straight away because it's cool. No, try it using the spaces to find the right height bars for you, transferring some of that weight onto the saddle. The last thing you want to do is put all that pressure, all that weight onto your hands and your bars, because then you'll find these nerve endings in the middle of your hand start to, well, get too much pressure on and it'll create that numbness, and that's what we're trying to prevent. So, try moving up those bars. Now, the great thing about road bikes is you can use different hand variations, yeah? You can go for the tops, the flats, and also the drops, yeah? Dreamy, it's something that mountain bikers don't have that we road riders can take advantage of. So make sure when you're out riding, mix up your bar positions, especially on those longer rides, moving your hands from the tops to the flats to even the drops, keeping it nice and fresh. That way, you're not putting too much pressure on your hands. If you want to invest a little bit further, what you could do is invest in your bars. Now, I've gone for some aero bladed bars, and a lot of people find these more comfortable. There's more surface area and it's a little bit more comfortable on the hands, especially when you're riding on the tops or the flats. So why not invest in a pair of those? And to be fair, they're pretty quick as well. So you're looking at creating a bit more comfort on your bars. What you could do, and a trick the pros use, and also those ultra endurance riders, is double wrapping your bars. All you need is 2 sets of bar tape. Put 1 bar tape on and then overlap it with another set of bar tape. This creates a bit more comfort for your hands, a bit more cushioning, but it also creates a bigger diameter, so it makes it that little bit more comfortable for the hands in that position. And then if you're struggling to get the comfort that you want under the hoods, what you could do is use a bit of bar tape or a strip and put strips under the hood. That way you're creating a bit more cushion when you're sitting in the hoods as well. Nice, easy trick. Now, if you want to take it a bit further, you could invest in your comfort. Now, I'm talking about your tyres. Now, I'm not saying go for some big, thick, heavy tractor tyres. Oh no. No, go for something like this, 25C tyres or even 28. That way you'll invest in a little bit of comfort so you can run your tyres a little bit softer. That way you won't have to worry about punctures as well. And it will glide over those rough surfaces and it will stop all that vibration coming from the road up to your bars into your hands. A really good way to create a bit of comfort without spending too much money. I mean, I'm riding 25C, absolutely perfect, with about 80 PSI. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, then give it a big thumbs up. If there's any more tips that I could have given you that you find help, then make sure you let me know in that comment section below. And I'll see you in the next video. Woo! Riding time!